Hey Aries, how you doing? My name is Cheryl Lynn, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading. This one is going to be for June 2nd through the 5th, which is Monday through Thursday. Okay? We can't do it upside down. Hold on. What was that? Got lost. Okay, yeah. I really did get lost right there. Oh yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday to do bonus readings and get you through the weekend. Sorry, you would think I've said it enough times it should just flow, but alrighty. So this one's going to be for my Aries. That was a bad shuffle. Let's try one more time. Okay, that one's better. All right, let's see what we get, guys. Aries, Aries, Aries. That noise is my cat playing in a plastic bag. Sorry. Okay, what are you starting with? Okay, we're starting with the Two of Swords. Then we've got the Page of Cups. Hey, hey. Then we've got the Magician. Sorry. Goodness gracious. Then that's your recent past or your backstory. Focus. Okay, then currently I've got you with the Two of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the Six of Wands. In the near future, I'm looking at the Six of Pentacles, the World card, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, bottom of the deck for this reading is the Ace of Pentacles. So the underlying current to this entire reading has to do with a new opportunity coming towards you. There you go. It looks like it could be somehow connected to finance, like it's an opportunity for you to increase your finances or, to increase your finances. That's how it looks. Okay, the card at the center of your read is Judgment. So Justice is when you get justice. Judgment is obviously when judgment's been called. I get the feeling that judgment was called on you, possibly unfairly. And maybe that's why you're getting this opportunity over here. But let's see how they play in, okay? We're going to start with the recent past or your backstory. So I have the Two of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Magician. Yeah. Somebody made a decision when it comes to you and passed judgment in the recent past, and they had no grounds for what they were doing. Or you know what I'm saying? With the Two of Swords in this particular depiction, if these two birds, they always remind me of people that were in this person's head who made the decision. That's not an excuse, but I'm just saying, this person was not as strong-minded as you, I guess you could say. And they were easily influenced, and they made the wrong judgment call against you is what happened. You manifested an apology, you know what I'm saying, because obviously it was unjust, you know what I'm saying, and you did care. You did. I wouldn't say that this was earth-shattering, but it stung, you know what I'm saying. When the apology came forward, it didn't have the feeling to it. The feeling that you had anticipated wasn't attached to it, okay? You thought you would feel a certain way when they apologized, and it just fizzled on you, I feel like. That's how I see it. This was your recent past. Anyways, we couldn't change it. And you really can't change it. That's one of the things I think you're dealing with right now. And so is the person that unjustly judged you or whatever. Everybody involved kind of felt like if they apologized, that everything was just going to go back to normal, and unfortunately it's not. Okay, but that's that. Okay, so let's go forward. Now we're in the current. What do we got here? I have the Two of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Six of Wands. With the Six of Wands over here in Judgment, I feel as though you've been vindicated. Okay, I really do. I feel like it's quite obvious that whatever they said about you or whatever they claimed you did, you didn't do. Now, they look like, they look foolish or paranoid or crazy, and you're looking like wonderful, okay? With the Two of Pentacles, there's a definite need to balance this out, which is why you're getting this opportunity. Because in the end, although you may not want to admit it to anybody, you took a big loss here. This person that did this to you was somebody that there was great potential in moving forward with. It might not have been romantic. It could have just been like a friendship or something that, it showed great promise for intensity and loyalty. And it got sidetracked over this whole thing. God, I got so sad right there. Hold on. And it can't go back. You can't unknow what you know or unsee what you see or unhear what you hear. you know what I'm saying, you could try to build something different, but it feels like this cut in a way that it's, you took a loss here. You did. All right, let's keep moving. Okay, what do we have in the near future? I've got the Six of Pentacles, the World, and the Seven of Pentacles. It's all about the Pentacles, baby. Okay, Six of Pentacles is all about reciprocity. That's what you're after. That was what was not here. This was not equally yoked. Okay. From some ways it was, you know what I'm saying, as far as there was emotion on both parts and this and that. But this, what wasn't equally yoked is the intestinal fortitude or the strength of character. You have plenty. This person does not. Does that mean they never will? No, probably not. They'll probably, you know, at least get more than they have now, because it doesn't look like they have much right now. But, and this was probably a building block to them establishing that. But at this point, it just wasn't an even balance, okay? And that's what you need to find, and that's what you're looking for in the future. With the World card, I do feel like the cycle with this person is closing, if it hasn't already. Like I said, it just cut in a strange way. It's very hard to come back from that. And then the Seven of Pentacles is you standing there trying to decide, where do you want to invest now? You know, am I going to invest in this again? And I do believe most of you will probably choose not to. I think you're going in a new direction. But even then, it's like, how much do I want to invest? When things like this happen to you, they make it so that you're much more leery about investing in the next situation that comes towards you, you know? It's just the way life works. Okay, anyways, Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor. Well, the Emperor is kind of your card anyways, you know? So, I mean, you are taking all of your power back from this situation. You are standing tall. You're rigid in your thinking. You're all those good things. Basically, almost like a Taurus, right? Unmovable, except for a little more fiery. Okay, when we get to the Wheel of Fortune, this is all part of a bigger plan. You'll take the lessons from this and utilize them in the rest of your life. You know, that's how this works. It's just unfortunate that it was so painful to get you through the lesson, right? And not just for you. This is really a hell of a learning curve and not a very nice situation for the other person either. So, anyways, there we go. Okay, so for the days of the week, Monday I've got the Five of Cups and the Tower. Yeah. And I'm only 3 readings in, so I cannot start getting all emotional this early. I got a lot of readings left to do tonight, so let's just stop that. Okay, here we go. I got the Tower and the Five of Cups. I told you, you took a huge loss here, and there's a huge sense of loss and regret attached to this. But what's done is done. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's, it is what it is, right? All those cliches. Let's keep going. Tuesday, I have the Seven of Swords and the Page of Wands. Don't let your anger get away from you, okay? Just don't. Just don't. With the Seven of Swords, you did lose something here. I don't think that it's a tangible thing, but it could be for some of you. Just keep your anger in check, okay? It's just not worth it. And then Wednesday, I have Temperance and the Page of Swords. I do believe whoever this person is that this happened with is going to keep an eye on you for an extended amount of time. You are the one who got away, or you are the missed opportunity. But it was because of what they did, so that's that. Thursday, I've got the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords. You're trying to put this heartbreak behind you and move towards the future, which is exactly what you should do. Try to take some time to heal in the process, you know what I'm saying? But you're an Aries, you'll snap back quick. It's going to be okay. I am sorry you went through this. I am. It sucks. It happens, but it's never fun. There you go. We're going to leave it like that. Okay, there you go. I've been doing these things called energy check-ins every morning. If you want to stop by, they're kind of fun. They're just quick. I do them every morning here, or I do them on the YT too. If anybody needs a private reading, send me a message. I'll get you the details. No matter what the cards say, you got to get up every morning and just make it the best possible day you can. Me personally, I consider that to be like our job in life, you know. So go do that. And just keep going forward. It's going to be fine. Okay? I'll see you guys again soon. Everybody take care. Thanks for everything.